Okay, so, come on, Twitch. Chug-a-lug, let's get there. There we go. I can see that. Alright. Let's just double check. This has not been live for 78 hours. Stop it. Okay, we have sights and sounds. Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Welcome to your Yakuza Like a Dragon RGG Studio stream. We stream all of the Yakuza and Like a Dragon games. This is Lost Judgment. Welcome, welcome. It is time. The glasses are smeary. Hey, it's Hawk! Hey, how you doing? And Forstein, Jotaro hype. We got Jotaro hype. We also have a hype Majima now. Hype, hype, hype. Ah, the glasses. I can't live. Is that better? No! No, I touched them! God damn it. Get the smears off and then touch them with your smeary hands. No! Doing alright, all things considered. Me, yeah, I keep feeling like, ugh. The vibe is off, and it's because Josh is on a work trip, and so, like, I'm like negative 30 vibe. But, other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. You know, it's a short one this time. He'll be back tomorrow. So it's not terrible, but I don't like it when he's gone. He's my baby. Alright, so here we are. We're solving mysteries. I mean, we're kind of in a place where, like, I feel like I have to go to the hospital and talk to the lady, like, pretty quick in here, because, like, not only is RK after Kuwana, but the Public Security, Japan's largest intelligence agency, is looking for him as well. Their ultimate target seems to be Reiko Kusamoto, Vice Minister of the Health Ministry. That's the lady that we need to go talk to. I wanted to say again, I said this once, but I wanted to say again, this is based off of, like, having seen this, like, one place, so grains of salt. But I was watching a video about, Japanese history, and one of the things that was, they were talking specifically about, let's, like, give the content note here for war crimes, because that was the topic. And it was specifically having to do with, American involvement in covering up, and, like, yeah, covering up war crimes and like making sure that people were not prosecuted successfully or at all. Americans have a lot of experience covering up war crimes and making sure that no one gets prosecuted. It's true. It's kind of a thing that we do. I mean, we also, like, occupied Japan for a long time and set up their current government the way that it is now. And, basically wanted they wanted a place to operate their, like, military and quasi-military diplomacy out of that was local to the Pacific area. So that's why that. Oh yeah, we're very thoughtful that way. But one of the things that the person who was presenting the information said was that an amount of the higher ups who were involved in doing biological warfare war crimes on literal civilians. Um, Not that that's ever good, but like these were just people in like I believe Russian and Chinese like villages, and they did these disgusting things, and then the American government protected them, and a lot of those people moved into the Ministry of Health. So I feel like that might be some context for the plot that we saw in the last Judgment game, but in this one as well. This woman's come in and she's supposed to be like, they said she was severing the golden parachutes, and then in the first Judgment game, they were talking about like it being this like retirement place for government officials, and like a almost like a no-show work, like a no-show job. I mean, they didn't say that specifically, but that's kind of what I took from it. It's money to not do anything, you know, important people money, not like my bust your ass money. Um, Although busting your ass at an office job is not even close to being the same thing as busting your ass in a restaurant. But yeah, so um, that's a little like context. Once again, giant grains of salt. Um, I mean, the subject matter is very gruesome and extremely grim. So I didn't like go verify this. But it seems like there's a real focus, at least in these two games together, on the Ministry of Health being maybe evil. Um, I don't know. There's days where I'd happily go back to waiting tables, I think. I mean, my body just couldn't take it, you know? Like, just the physical labor of working in a restaurant. Like, at this point, I don't think I could, like, stand up to it, especially not since the long COVID. But, like, even before that, like, my back is trashed. You know, it's just, the physicality of working in a restaurant, I feel like is something that people who haven't worked in a restaurant forget about. It's incredibly punishing, and it's really hard on people's bodies. And that's before you bring into the mix the, like, constantly getting fucking injured. Like, you can always tell someone who's, like, working in, like, back of house food service because they're, like, burned all the time. They have, like, all these, like, I used to have all these, like, burn marks, like, all up and down my arms. And, like, you get cut sometimes. So, you know, I mean, like, we did our best to avoid it, but, like, you're working with, like, really, you know, hot pans, hot stuff, like knives. It's a lot, yeah. Retail is tough. I've never done retail, but I've had a lot of friends who've done retail, so I have I have heard things about doing retail. Like like my friend from high school who worked and may still work in at a store, like a clothing store, said that it was like not anything for someone to just take a poo like in the changing rooms, and then it happens like once a month or something, and I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, yeah, there's like changing stall poopers and we gotta deal with it. And I was just like, oh, that's horrible. This is not a bathroom. Jesus. Yeah, it's just like, why are you peeing on the floor? Come on. Like, I mean, I know that people have accidents, but like, there were some things that happened in the Whataburger bathroom where I'm like, this could not have been an accident. Why would you do this? You couldn't have done this on accident. It took extra work. Lord. Alright, let's drop the bathroom talk before it gets too gross. But, oh, I don't even need to save again. Let's just go talk to the lady. Because I don't know. Oh, wait, it's daytime. Okay, so before we do that, I'm just gonna open. I'm just gonna open your door again. Hello. Hi. Like, do you want a taxi or not? Take me to high school, please. I gotta look at this. Listening in on stuff. Like, yeah. I mean, I liked working in a restaurant because I liked doing the rushes because it's so like absorbing. But the downtime sucked real bad. Oh, this is the wrong way. I need to go to the cafeteria. It's just like, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Fuck off! Why don't you clean something? Nobody is here! What do you want me to do? And the kind of thing where you have a job where you do the thing and it's over, it has a clear beginning, middle, and end. Yeah, I love that. I mean, and it's like, it's kind of the same all the time. You know, you just, like, you do the thing and you did the thing. And, like, yeah, that's great. I clean the whole damn store and they'd be like, well, do it again. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, it's just like... Ugh. Like...
Bingo.
Alright, that's where it was. There's still a signal here. It's like, at least at the pizza place, like, my parents had, when I was managing, like, they would leave me in charge, like, as long as you did all of the things, I looked around and everything looks clean like it's supposed to be, everything's stocked, all of the prep is done, like, and it's like 30 minutes until the rush starts or whatever, like, let's say it's like 4 or 4:30, like, yeah, take a load off, man. Like, as soon as someone gets here, get up, and then we'll go serve them. But, like, this ridiculous. You might as well just sit down, you know. There's still a signal here. I just be like, I don't know. I mean, like, I wouldn't, like, I just be like, yeah, we could sit down and, like, kind of hang, have a soda. That's fine, you know. What is with being required to look busy, and what is with requiring cashiers to stand up? It's this, like, performance, right? That, like, the bosses make you do to prove to themselves that they have control over you. And I don't like being treated like that. I mean, who does? Nobody. Let the cashiers have chairs. They're like, come on, that's ridiculous. Cashiering should be a job that, like, if you have a bad back that you can still do. You know? Like, if you have, like, a back that's kind of ticky, you should still be able to cashier for people. The best part about my current job is that no one questions whether I'm working or not. That's very good. Yeah. They assume that I am until I prove otherwise. Like, even with the stuff that I'm doing, like, you know, it was, like, fine and hunky-dory, and then we got in, like, a new management person from somewhere else, and then she, like, immediately came in with this, like, attitude of, like, well, prove to me that you're working. And I'm like, you just got here! You don't even know what my job is! What are you talking about? Prove to you that I'm working? You don't even know what I do. get off on the wrong foot with me. Yep, this angle's gotta be for peeping up skirts. Oh, disgusting. Well, do something about it, Yagami? What am I supposed to do now? Okay. So, take it down. Do the Amasawa trick and put a sticker over it. Like, okay. So, now what do I do? Man, forget you, illegal detective guy. Like, is it done? No. Well, I'm just gonna leave then, because I don't know what you want me to do here. She did. I have to track the signal. I was like, I wonder if I have to, like, leave the school and then that'll pop something. Either that or it's just gonna be like, let's go to the, like, talk to the lady. It's either that or, like, I still have one boxing to do. No, it's still in there. Oh, it's, yeah. It's probably more. Man, forget this. I'll look that up later because it feels irritating. So let's just go talk to the lady. Please check the pinned comment that, for the content note, we're gonna go do some main plots. The main plot of this game is about bullying in school and suicide. There's not a way around that. That is what the entire plot is about. And please just be aware. Alright, we're going to Toto Hospital. Alright, let's go. More cameras. Alright. Is that Sagira? Oh shit.
Naniを?
大丈夫。降りるときに返すよ。これに入れとけば電波遮断して盗聴されないの。
He's got a Faraday cage.
この辺を一回りしたらまた病院前に戻ってきます。その間だけお時間をください。
Sagira? Yeah.
あなたたちは?
俺らは探偵で北方先生とも話をしています。みつるくんのことや それから5年前、河合深也に何があったかも知っています。
何の話か分かりません。
結構です。ただまずはっきりさせたいんですが、俺たちはあなたの敵じゃありません。
I guess it would have to be Segura. Yagumi's wearing the same shit he
なら
always
ご
wears.
用は何です？
真実を伺いたいんです。あなたの口から。河合深也を殺害した件について。
そんなことはしていません。
Ma'am, please. We know you did.
先日、
Man, they went
北
all
方先
out
生
on
から
that, like,
電話がかかってき
upholstery.
ましたよね。彼は今、桑名と名乗り、偉人町で便利屋をしています。あなたに電話をかけてきたのは、あることを確かめるためでした。
あること？
あなたが公安に監視されているかどうかをです。
公安ですか。
Is she surprised at all? Maybe she already had a hunch.
結果から言うと、あなたの携帯は盗聴されてました。その通話相手は GPS で逆探知までされます。携帯の逆探知にはどうしても電話会社の協力がいるらしくって、そんなことがこっそりできるとしたら日本じゃまず公安だけです。その公安があなたの弱みを握ろうと桑名を追っています。今の状況がわかりますか、楠本さん。あなたは官僚として特殊な存在みたいですね。ずっと出世ルートを外れていたのに、主流派が軒並み失脚して突然抜擢されることになった。おかげであなたは組織に対して恩もなければしがらみもない。充君の身に起きた不幸には大衆の同情が集まった。そして実務でも有能となると、一官僚としては力を持ちすぎているようです。実際楠本さんは天下りの改革に組織の浄化と、周りの都合に構わず正しいと思うことをどんどん実行してる。世論もそれを後押ししてて、もう大臣でさえあなたの顔色を伺ってるそうですね。そんなあなたを止めたい誰かさんが公安を動かしてるのかも。
もしそういうことなら、私の敵は一人や二人じゃありません。その命令とあらば公安も従うでしょうね。公安というのは現体制の維持のためにある組織です。その体制を構成しているのは政治や経済を牛耳っている権力者たち。ただし彼らはそれぞれが違う理想や正義を持っていて、そこに多くの不都合や問題、つまりしがらみが生まれます。社会が人の集まりである以上、それは避けられません。
そのしがらみを解きほぐすのが公安の仕事だと？
そういう一面もあります。しかし世の中とはあらゆる価値観が混沌と存在しながら、それを継続させることが必要とされます。全てのしがらみを紐解いていけば、その先はきっと国家の崩壊でしかない。なら公安の役目とは、むしろしがらみに縛られながら国家を安定させ継続させることにあるのです。つまり公安が守っているのは、そんな権力者たちのしがらみそのものです。だからそれにとらわれない私は確かに邪魔な異物なのかもしれません。
邪魔な異物か。なるほど。つまり体制側の人たちにとっては、あなたが群れの裏切り者ってことになるわけだ。
大人の偉い人たちにもいじめがあるってことね。
ああ、だから奴らは楠本さんの弱みを嗅ぎ回ってたんだ。そして河合深也が姿を消したことに気がついた。そのきっかけになったのが多分江原明宏の件です。ご存知ですよね？
ええ。
現役警官が どうやら息子を死なせたいじめ加害者に復讐を果たした。それを聞いてあなたの敵のうちの誰かがふとこうひらめいたのかもしれません。だったら楠本玲子は自分の子をいじめた加害者をどうしただろう。公安はそれをきっかけに動き出したんじゃないですか。江原の件が発覚してからすぐの頃、 RK という半グレがカムロ町で河合信也の消息を探ってました。その結果、奴らは5年前に河合が拉致され、おそらくは殺されたと気がついた。
私は復讐なんてしてません。
Naturally, she wasn't gonna divulge any secrets, having just met me, and I don't have enough evidence to make her talk. She's like, it wasn't about revenge. Oh, okay. Are you sure?
公安は河合の失踪を知ってもまだ半信半疑だったはずです。でももしそこにあなたが関わっていたとしたら儲けものです。彼らは念願だった楠本玲子の弱みを握れる。
あなたの話はいつまで続くの？
調べを進めた公安は、
It's like, buddy, I got ADHD. I could keep going for hours. Don't even try me.
やがて楠本充と江原敏郎へのいじめに共通する人物がいると気づいたんじゃないでしょうか。それが澤先生です。彼女は充君の元同級生で、江原敏郎を教えていた教師でもあった。おまけに直近では江原が殺した三越場の教育実習まで担当してたんです。間もなく RK は偉人町まで来て澤先生の自宅へ押し込んでいった。多分その時彼女の口から桑名のことを聞き出したんです。澤先生は桑名が三越場殺しに関わってるんじゃないかと疑いを感じていたようです。そこへ来て RK の相馬って男はプロ並みの尋問をします。暴力と恐怖で知ってることは何もかも喋らされる。楠本さん、彼女が殺されたことはご存知でしたよね。桑名との電話でもそう言ってたはずです。
あなたはあの人の仲間じゃないんですか？彼は私に迷惑がかからないようにすると言ってました。二度と連絡しないとも。
俺と桑名は一時休戦中の商売敵です。仲間とは違います。
She's been flustered since I mentioned Sawa Sensei's name. This is by chance to ask her the questions I can't ask anyone else.
息子さんは今どういう状況なんですか？
いつ目を覚ましてもおかしくない状況です。問題はそれが13年間ずっと続いていること。
そうですか。
今年になって東都大病院に転院させたんです。少しでも目覚める可能性が上がるならと思って。でも結局やってることは前の病院と大差ありません。私には待つことしかできない。
Okay.
公安からあなたのところに何か接触は？誰か不審な人物が近づいてきたりとか。
心当たりはあります。
なんていう人ですか？そいつの狙いはあなたの弱みを握って操ることだと思います。もし本気であなたを排除するだけが目的なら、最悪事故に見せかけてって手もあるでしょうから。
Well, that's disturbing.
そうですね。
もし心当たりがあるなら教えてもらえませんか？連中の狙いが何なのか。
彼らの狙いは厚労省が管轄する年金を動かすことです。
年金？
国民が積み立ててきた年金を厚労省の独立行政法人が運用しているんです。その金額は 約160兆。
え？
それをもっと利益が出るようリスクを冒してでも運用しろという勢力がいます。要するに厚労省に国民のお金で博打を打てと。それが死にゆく日本経済を立て直す最後の手だと彼らは考えています。この国の未来のために。
Oh my god, they want to set up 401ks. They want to set up 401ks and use everybody's money to gamble in the stock market. Oh god, that's what all this is about?
そういうもんなの？
もちろんうまくいけば大変結構です。ですがもし博打に負ければ国を信じた人々の老後に私たちは何の保証もできなくなる。だから厚労省はずっとリターンは少なくても堅実な運用を大方針としています。
なるほど、話が見えてきましたよ。
え、嘘でしょ。ちょっと置いてかないでよ、八神さん。
連中の狙いは年金を博打に近い運用に変えさせること。日本の経済を再生させるためにね。で、楠本さんは今大臣でさえコントロールできないっていう事務方のトップだ。そんな人が働きかければ年金運用の大方針も変えられるかもしれない。やれるとしたら今の楠本さんだけだ。実力があって国民からの信頼も厚い。別の新しい事務次官がやろうとしたってそれこそすぐしがらみに潰される。
だからその弱みを握って操りたいってこと？
ああ、しかももし160兆の博打が失敗した時には全部楠本さん一人のせいにできる。
なるほど。それにしても160兆って。
もうそこまで具体的な話で接触を受けてるんですか？
かもしれませんね。
Alright, tell me about the murder.
河合信也のことを聞かなきゃなりません。5年前にあなたはその手で彼を殺しましたね。河合に対するあなたの気持ちはわかります。でもどうしてもやらなきゃならなかったんですか？
北方先生と話したならあなた方はビデオの件も知ってるはずですよね。充が受けた仕打ちを。
ええ。
河合はともかく他の生徒たちは知らぬ存ぜぬで何の責任も取らず気の毒そうな顔して充の病室を見舞いに来てました。でも今にして思えば彼らは充に目を覚ましてほしくなかったんでしょうね。だから様子を確かめたかったんです。なのに私はあの子たちに頭を下げてお礼まで言っていた。北方先生がビデオを見せてくれたのはそのずっと後です。その時彼らに何も罰が与えられていないのは間違いだと分かりました。
だから連中を泥沼に引きずり込んだ。全員に河合を殺す片棒を担がせて。
そこまで分かっているならこれ以上私に何を聞くんです？
Thank you, Forstein. Just more questions? Oh, there's not more questions. Okay.
わかりました。改めて言いますが、俺たちはあなたの敵じゃありません。
でしたらもう下ろしてください。
何か桑名に伝えることはありますか？
あります。すぐにどこか遠くへ逃げてほしい。公安に目をつけられた以上捕まるのは時間の問題。国内にいたらどこであっても危険です。もし彼が公安の手に落ちたら知っていることは全て引き出されます。
拷問とかされちゃうってこと？
ええ、その時は多分絶対表に出ない場所で、誰だって耐えられません。洗いざらい喋らされるでしょう。そして私も
弱みを握られ公安に逆らえなくなる。
そうですね。きっと国民のお金は博打に回され、何より誰も厚労省の腐敗を立て直せなくなります。
そうですか。でもそれが何なんです？
え？
あなたはやっぱり自首するべきですよ、楠本さん。
殺人の罪でですか？でも私が殺したのは本当に
May,
人
you
だった
can't
の？
just kill people though.
河合信也は正真正銘の人でなしだった。あなたは充が何をされたかビデオを見たんでしょ？北方先生のことを私はずっと憎んでいました。充へのいじめを軽く見すぎた無能教師。でもそれが8年も経って私の前に現れ、あのビデオを見せてきた。そしてそこに映る連中を罰しなくてはならないと言った。充のために絶対にやらなければならないと。
あなたはそこで踏みとどまることもできたはずです。
ええ、確かにそう。散々迷いました。いくら恨みがあってもそれは決して許されることじゃない。でも北方先生の言葉が頭から離れなかった。だから私は河合がカムロ町で働いていると聞かされ見に行った。河合は充の飛び降りの直後、私に涙を見せて謝罪したんです。会うのはそれ以来でした。あいつが私を見て凍りつき、また一言謝ってくればそこで踏みとどまれたかも。
そうはならなかったな。
ええ、あいつは私の顔を見てもまるで誰だか気がつかなかった。それどころか若い男に言い寄ってきたおばさんだと勘違いしてた。お小遣いをくれれば遊んでやるよって。やっぱり謝罪の時の涙は形だけだった。そんなこともちろんずっと前から分かってたけど、私はあいつを殺しちゃいけない理由を見失った。充をいじめてた他の子たちは命が取られないだけ感謝してほしいくらいだから、私は自分に償わなきゃいけない罪があるとは思えないんです。だいたいずっと目覚めない息子の顔を毎日見てるのに、これ以上私に何をしろっていうの？
桑名もそう言ってましたよ。でも今言ったのと同じことを彼女にも言えますか？
これは沢さん。
あんたたちは憎い相手を殺してうまいことやったつもりだろうが、その結果起きた彼女の犠牲からは都合よく目をそらしてる。俺は以前誰かの正義に他の誰かが犠牲にされるのを目の当たりにしたことがあります。だから同じことを黙って見過ごすわけにはいかないんです。このスマホは盗聴されていません。もし自首する気になったらこれで俺たちにも連絡くれますか？こっちの話は以上です。
Well. Oh, look, it's the attempted murder room. I feel like Kuwana is, not only is he a serial killer, but he's like the worst kind of person because he's like a Southern Baptist preacher. He like, not only is he bad and doing bad shit, but he like convinces other people to do it too, who probably wouldn't have without the interference. Bye, Hawk.
車ここでいいの八神さん。
ああ、桑名と話しに行く。楠本玲子に会ったことをさ。
多分怒るよね桑名さん。勝手な真似したなって。
ああだからお前は一緒じゃない方がいいよ。
そっか。じゃお言葉に甘いまーす。
Where did he get that cab from? I gotta talk to Kuwana now? Man. Oh. Wait. That's oh, I'm back in a teen show. I'm like, I was confused. Well, we could go talk to him now. I mean, it is dark. Hey, what's up? Nice try!
たくいい加減にしろよ。
Anyway, I gotta go talk to my nemesis now, so fuck off. Whoa, what's this? It's a tomato! Chinko ball, cigarette butt, all the classics. Hmm? Oh, there's no store in here. Unfair. I have so much money. I thought I could spend some.
なんだよ、しばらく顔見せてなかったじゃねえか。
ほんの 2,3 日だったろ桑名。
そりゃなんつうかお前のすぐ後ろっつったら驚くか。
ちょっとそういうとこは鼻につくんだよな。
何か電話じゃ済まねえ話か。
楠本玲子に会ってきた。5年前に河合を殺した件、自首を進めてきたんだ。
なんだと。
相手はなんて言ってたんだ。
自分に償わなきゃならない罪はないって。
当たり前だ。お前勝手に何してんだ。あの人にはもう終わった話だ。二度と巻き込むな。
勝手に終わらせんな。沢先生の事件は何も解決していない。彼女の親御さんはどうだ。きっと娘があんたに殺されたと思ってる。理由は分からず犯
Oh
人も
man,
捕ま
that
らない。
lighting is so good.
何の事実も知らされずにこの先もずっと苦しみ続けなきゃなんねえのか。そんなことを沢先生が望むか。あんたらの正義も彼女だけは救おうとしない。まともに向き合おうともしねえ。
どう言われよう。
They're really killing it with the mood.
楠本さんをこ
I
れ以
agree.
上苦しませんのは絶対に許さない。
あんたがそう言うと思ったから彼女に会うことは黙ってた。
いいか八神、 彼女はな、ああ見えてまだミツルの飛び降りから立ち直れてねえんだ。河合を殺したことには今も迷いを感じてる。俺と違ってね。
あんたと同じなら俺ももっと強く彼女に自首を勧められた。
彼女が河合を殺した証拠はない。河合はカムロ町から姿を消しただけで、警察だってそれを把握しちゃいなかったくらいだ。それにそもそも死体がなきゃ事件にもなんねえ。どのみち彼女は絶対に捕まらねえぞ。
Kuwana has Kawai's body hidden somewhere. I remember Yui Mamiya said so.
楠本さんが自首したところで警察も扱いに困るだけだ。
Weird.
俺はあんたのことも見過ごせないと思ってるよ。殺してきたのは7人だったよな。もうそこに何の躊躇もないのか。
その証拠は？証拠もないのに人を疑うなんて。お前そんなことで本当に弁護士だったのか？
今カムロ町で俺の仲間が江原の控訴に向けて準備してる。あんたの実態にもそこで光が当てられる。
それについて言えば悪くない展開だ。いじめ加害者を誰かが裁いていると世間にも知ってもらう。ただその時にはもう俺はまた別の名前で姿も変えて
I
る。
mean, I feel like you're gonna maybe
あ
be
んたは
super
まだ
dead
続ける気なのか。沢先生の犠牲はあんたにとって
because
何
the
でもなか
serial
ったんだ。
killer.
お前の言い分はずっとそれだけだ。でもな、彼女にとっても全部明るみに出るのがいいことかわからないぞ。
Yeah, he's telling himself he's doing something noble.
今お前に送ったのがその証拠だよ。
It's very gross.
なんだこれ、音声ファイル。
江原さんが裁判で負けたすぐ後、俺と彼女が電話した時の会話を録音したもの
Oh,
だ。
we knew about that because Ihara said so.
敏郎君は顔を晴らしながら屋上に逃げ込んできたんです。後からすぐ三越場という生徒が探しに来ました。あの時敏郎君の怯えてた顔が頭から離れません。すべて打ち明けてくれました。からかわれて、殴られて、お金を取られて、誰も助けてくれなかったって。でも私はそれを法廷にまで行ってなかったことにしてしまったんです。本当はそんなこと絶対にしたくなかったのに。でも証拠もないのに私一人証言したところで勝ち目はないと言われて。
沢君は法廷で事実と違う証言をしていた。それを後ろめたく思ってた。
So you're trying to like spin it like she was okay
あんたは録音してたの
with
か。
dying?
沢先生が弱ってたところにつけ込んで。
God, this guy's a scumbag.
そして江原さんに聞かせた。あの人には息子が自殺した本当の理由を知る権利があった。
あんたは自分の仲間が欲しくて江原の復讐心に火をつけただけだ。
いじめってのは人間の本能に近い行為らしいな。だから絶対になくならないそうだ。でもよ、例えばの話、どうせ汚れるからってトイレを掃除しないことあるか？誰かが手汚してきれいにしなきゃ。
Disgusting.
これからもずっと。
俺は第2第3の楠本充を守るためにこの先も殺し続ける。抵抗できない相手に好き勝手やる連中は見せしめに制裁を
That
受
is
ける
not
必要
how
があるん
this
だ。
works. It's not how anything
法が
works.
代わりに機能してくれんなら俺だってや
Oh,
りたくない。
really? It doesn't sound like you don't want to do it.
あんたの言いたいことはわかる。でもやりすぎだ。
Kuwana is a bad
もうよせ食わ
teacher.
ない。
どうしても俺を止めたいなら
Wretched person.
お前も俺を殺すしかないな。正義のためにさ。
また喧嘩が始まるんじゃねえかと思ったよ。この間は後片付けが大変だったんだぞ。
次あいつとやり合うときはもう軽い怪我じゃ済まなくなるな。
はい、そん時はここじゃなくてよそでやってくれ。
I think I'll call it a day. Should get back to 99 and rest up. Well, goodbye. I'm just gonna call a taxi from here. This is the place we had a big old fight with them arcade dudes. The one guy. Alright. We're getting very, like, in-game here. No. Kitty! Kitty's here. Kitty!
来てたの。
Hi, baby! Oh, look at your baby. Big stretch, big
よ
stretch.
しよし。
Oh, thank you for the scorpion, kitty. What a sweetie pie. Alright, I bet no skills, huh? Ah. It's a good buddy. Rest on the couch. Time for sleep. Oh, loose.
もしもし。
I don't want to say how the buddy's been doing with Josh being on a trip because I don't want to jinx him. But yeah. Oh, Spiral Cat.
ああ。もしかして江原の裁判の件。
ええ、その控訴にあたって検察側が相談したいと言ってきています。非公式に。
非公式に？どういうこと？
江原の殺人動画を新証拠とするか、事前に裁判官と協議したいと。すでにネットで多くの目にさらされた動画です。それをどう扱うかでみんな腰が引けてるんです。
検察はまたフェイク動画とか言い出す気かな。
かもしれません。それで今日その打ち合わせをすることになったんです。裁判所の会議室で。急で申し訳ないんですが、八神さんも同席できますか？
わかった。もちろん。
Heck yeah, I love the courthouse
ま
conference
だ
room.
少し時間があるので急がなくても大丈夫です。では現地で。
I should take a taxi to the courthouse. Okay. Goodbye. It's just boxing. Take me to the courthouse, man. Tokyo courthouse. Alright. Let's hear what these chuckleheads have to say.
つまり間宮結衣は痴漢の被害者ではなく、江原明宏とグルになって殺人のアリバイをでっち上げていたと。我々は痴漢の件を片付けたいだけなのに、弁護側はそこまで話を広げるわけですか。
Sado Takano.
被告人が痴漢した動機を説明するには三越柴殺害の事実確認が必須です。そもそも今回の痴漢事件は狂言で、そこに有罪判決が下されることまで初めから彼らの筋書きにあったんです。
法廷に強い敵意を持つ被告人ですね。
江原は誤審を誘導することで殺しのアリバイを法廷のお墨付きにしたんです。当時は三越柴の死体がまだ出てなかったから気づくことは難しかったと思いますが、我々が出し抜かれたのは確かです。
我々？あなたの本業は弁護士じゃなくて探偵でしょ？
八神先生は今も弁護士の資格をお持ちです。
気に障ったんなら忘れてください、高野検事。
私を指導してくれた上司は若い頃そちらの源田先生が苦手だったそうですよ。
Was he?
いたずらに犯罪者たちの無罪を主張し、負けてもしつこく絡んでくる。
Yes, of course he
検
did.
察官には常に攻撃的で、おまけにカムロ町でヤクザ
That's
ともつ
because
る
he
んだ。
rules.
何
Ganda.
より
Ganda
無礼な態度
rules.
が許せなかったと。
へえ、源田先生のことをよくご存知なんですね。
私も駆け出しの頃、
Soup.
源田
I
先生
love
に小僧
Ganda.
扱いされてました。正直いい印象がありません。
検事から苦手と言われるなんて、弁護士にとってそれ以上の褒め言葉
Oh,
はありません。
yes! Genda sensei was worried about Sayori-san's career, but I guess he fought the prosecution just as hard back in his day. Genda sensei! He's lawyer Pop Pop! And we love him! I love lawyer Pop Pop. Pop Pop sensei. Ha! Guess Sayori-san picked up some of that attorney spirit from Genda Law. Don't let the sweater vest fool you. He's been up to shenanigans. I just, like, can we get a prequel DLC with Genda? Come on!
話を戻しましょう。確認ですが、被告人自身は控訴の件を了承してるんですね。
ええ。
しかし、もし江原が本当に殺人を犯してるなら、そのアリバイを蒸し返されたくないはずでしょ？
江原の目的は殺人の罪を逃れることじゃないんです。
じゃあ何だというんだ？
法を貶め嘲笑ってみせること。
だったらそんなのは相手に
Really? You
し
just
ない
go
ことが
let him?
最善の手だ。
ええ、多分そうですね。法が公正であることより検察や法廷のメンツを第一とするなら。
なんだと？
失礼。遅くなりました。
Who is this? Oh no!
今回控訴にあたって
It's that
弁護
public
側は被
security
告人の
man!
無罪を主張する気ですが、そしてそのために彼の殺人を立証すると？
待ってください。その前にそちらは？
警察庁の方です。江原が現役の警察官ということもあり、今回一応状況を確認
Oh,
さ
of
せてもらい
course
たい。
he's a pig.
議論に加わるわけじゃありません。
警察もこれ以上恥をかくわけにはいきませんから、正しい情報を国民に発信する必要があるんです。
Well, stop being cops
お名前を伺えます
then.
か？
坂東と申します。
肩書きは？
警察庁の所属で調整官とだけ。これ以上話し合いの邪魔
Oh,
に
he
な
doesn't
り
want
た
to
く
give
あ
his
りません。
actual title? That's
どう
suspicious.
ぞお気になさらず続けてください。
Bondo!
私が思ってた以上にここは非公式な場のようですね。
裁判長に改めて検察
That
の
was
意見
the
を
title
申し
he
上げま
gave
す。
to the lady, right?
江
Yeah, I
原
think
明宏の
so.
控訴において 我々は例の殺人動画を
Kusamoto,
新証拠
I
として
think.
認められません。出所不明のネットの噂に過ぎないんです。軽々しく法廷に持ち込んで審理すべきではありません。
確かに。
さらに江原が法廷に強い敵意を持っているのなら、例のネット動画もまた罠である可能性があります。
罠？
ええ。次は逆に映像を加工捏造していたという新証拠がネットに流出するかもしれませんよ。その時控訴が始まっていたらどうします？やっぱりやめようとその場でお開きとしますか？江原一人の気まぐれに振り回される、そんな法廷の姿を国民に見せるわけにはいきません。であるならば、法は粛々と江原に下した刑を執
But
行
he
す
knew
る
you
です。
would care more about
いかが
that.
です弁護人。あなた方はそこまで考慮した上で控訴を申し
Eat
立
my
ててるんですか？
ええ、何と言われようと私たちは被告人の無罪を主張します。
I guess you can't say eat my ass in court. What do I think about Ehara's appeal? How do I answer him?
Eharaの無実を証明してみせるよ。あいつが痴漢じゃないって証拠が出てきたんだ。
だからそれが例の殺人動画なんだろ。ネットの意見を鵜呑みにする一般人と何も変わらない。あの動画がフェイクじゃないという証拠は、この先の未来では映像一つで判決が次々にひっくり返されることになるな。
ええ、八神さん、確かにこれは検事の言う通りかもしれません。
え？
Wait, that was wrong.
そう。
今江原さんが痴漢でないことを示す証拠は殺人動画だけです。それだけで無実を証明できたとは言えません。
いや、そっか。じゃあ
なんだって言うんだ。
Oh. They do have other evidence, it's true. I guess this one?
江原にはきっちり三越場殺しの罪を償わせるべきだ。人殺しが罪を逃れることを俺は見過ごせない。
いやはや、それを審理するために痴漢事件を控訴するのか。だとしたらとんだお門違いだ。
八神さん、確かにおっしゃりたいことはわかるんですが、
I guess it was. I guess I was just like, maybe there's something in the translation, but
ここは
the
痴漢事
first
件の
one.
控訴について話し合う場なので。
いや、そっか。じゃあ
なんだって言うんだ。
This one and this one kind of felt the same to me, so that's why I picked that one. But I guess it's what is left. Yeah, because they seem the same, but I guess since we're at his appeal, what we're appealing is the guilty verdict. So they're very similar. Oh, see, I didn't get the dumb music, so I should have known it was wrong.
俺たちは考えています。
江原の手からは被害者の下着の繊維が検出されている。
トリックです。事前に被害者と共謀して仕込まれてた。
それがトリックだったと立証する証拠がない。間宮結衣と江原が事前に会っていたんだったか。ならその証拠は防犯映像でも残っていたか。
Yeah, we got the Triumph music.
駅の防犯映像は必要なければ数日で消されてしまいます。
ああ。でも江原と間宮結衣がグルだった可能性がある以上、下着の繊維も有罪の決め手にはならない。そうですよね。他に江原の有罪の決め手は何だったっけ？防犯映像かな。それにテレビで何回も流してたスマホ動画。
テレビ。
あれだって犯行を立証したとは言えないよな。何しろ決定的な穴がある。
Oh, I know where we're going.
俺たちはその証拠を足で稼いできたよ。
If you rule out the murder video, then what about the smartphone videos? That is a good point. In the security footage that supposedly proved Ehara's guilt, there was a big gap. What was it? Alright, so we've got the security footage. We've got the smartphone footage. We've got the trace element report. We've got the transit card. More security footage. More security footage. And then the view of the station platform. And then the murder footage. So that security footage, we're talking about how it's wrong. We already dismissed this. That's gonna just be a can of worms. We're dismissing this footage. They've already dismissed that footage. The station platform. Okay. The spot. Yeah, because there's a spot where you can't see nothing. All right, we'll try it.
あんたは現場にちゃんと足を運んだか、高野検事。
いや、でも新宿駅なら何度も行ったことがある。
ならわかると思うけど、あそこは防犯カメラが山ほどあってほとんど死角がない。でも現場を細かく調べるとやっぱり死角はあったんだ。逃げる江原とそれを追う間宮由衣、一部始終が映像に残ってるように見えたけど、この矢印の点線部分はどのカメラからも死角になっていた。ここに江原が替え玉と入れ替わることのできた一瞬の穴がある。
江原のすぐ後ろから被害者が走って追いかけていた。目の前で入れ
Yeah,
替わ
we're
ってき
saying
た
she
ら
was in
彼
on
女が
it.
すぐ気づくだろう。
みんなグルだからね。気づくも何も事前に入れ替わることを知ってたんだ。
それを証明できるのか。
高野さん俺たちは被告人の無実を証明したいわけじゃない。
何？
一審で検察が揃えた証拠だけじゃ被告人の有罪を
Oh,
断
that's
言
why
で
the
きない
first
と
one
指
was
摘してる
wrong.
んです。それが弁護人の役割ですから。
その通りです。
少なくとも痴漢が狂言だった可能性を検察は潰しきれてない。なら疑わしきは罰せずでしょう。
その言葉は一審の時に言うべきでした。もっともおそらく白崎先生も被告人の無実を信じていなかったのでしょうね。
一審の有罪判決は被告人に誘導された可能性があります。そこに気づけなかったことは私たちのミスです。でも気づいた後に正そうとしないのは隠蔽です。
大げさな言い方はよせ。たかが痴漢だ。
Man,
今の
prosecuting
発言
man
は聞き流
is
せません
rattled.
ね。たかが痴漢なら冤罪が許容されると国民にそう受け取られかねません。
Oh, you done fucked up.
失言でした。取り消します。
やはり本件は控訴審で審理するのに値する
Oh,
事件です。
yes!
もし敵意ある被告人に誤審を誘導されたのなら、それを正せるのも法廷だけです。
ありがとうございます。
ただし、江原さんの殺人動画は私も見ました。あれを法廷で証拠とするのは私も難しいと思います。残念ながら現時点で法廷に持ち込むことは認められません。
We can't use the murder footage to flip the guilty verdict. We can't even bring it to court. Urgh. The law!
沙織さん、先に行っててくれる？
え？
後で事務所に顔出しに行くよ。
わかりました。失礼します。
坂東さんでしたっけ？公安の。
その所属は名乗りませんでしたがまあそうです。
楠本玲子を知ってますか？厚生労働省の事務次官。
もちろん。
彼女を監視する理由は？
そりゃあ人聞きが悪い。
今ここにいるのは俺とあんただけだよ。
なるほど。話が早くていいですね、八神先生。
At this point, there's no way a guy from public security can show up randomly and not be related to Reiko Kusumoto.
あんたにとって江原の裁判はそんな重要なものじゃないよな。ってことはここに来たのは俺と会いたかったからじゃない？桑名の居場所を知りたいんだろ？全然見つからないんであんたも重い腰を上げなきゃならなくなったとか？
Oh, damn, Yagami.
桑名こと北方優は殺人容疑で指名手配中です。居所をご存知ならぜひ教えていただきたい。
殺人で指名
He
手
just
配？
went in hard.
いや、沢先生はあんたんとこで使ってる RK が殺したんだ。それを隠し通せると思ってんのか？もう現場の刑事だって。
Yagami, careful, you might know too much. Oh my god, Forstein.
管理する側とされる側は対立をはらんでいるものですよ。現場の警官は上への愚痴をこぼしながら走り回るのが常です。私も若い頃はそうでした。
じゃあなんであんたは警官じゃなく半グレを駒に使ってんだ？そのせいで沢先生を巻き込んだんじゃないのか？
おっしゃってる意味がわかりません。
No doubt about it. He's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving orders to Soma.
あんたは今回の件が初めから汚れ仕事になると分かってたんだ。だから表立っては警察の人間を使えない。それともそこまで信頼できる部下を自分の手元で育てられなかったのかな？
なるほど、そりゃいい。
公安の人間にできるのはせいぜい監視と逆探知。残りの荒事は半グレに丸投げだ。
そうかもしれませんね。ただ
Oh
それ
shit,
でもお前を踏み
Yagami!
潰すには十分なんだよ。
一応聞くけど相馬は今どこにいる？
そっちがすぐに桑名を差し出せばこれ以上犠牲者は出
What
な
the
い。
fuck?
なんだと？
奴をかばう理由があるのか？分かってるぞ。桑名はいじめ加害者を処刑して回ってる。著しく治安を乱している人間だ。
だとしても沢先生の件はあいつが犯人じゃない。
私は議論するつもりでここに来たんじゃない。最後通帳だ。
Fuck you, buddy! What the? Wow, that's a lot! Genji Sensei, you're the best! He's the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep him down. What's my next move? They're looking for Kuwana. What should I do? Just wander around, I guess. Well, first, I'm gonna go to my office and see if I have any cases. After I go see the kitty cats. Kitties! I don't need any more dented carbon, apparently. Kitty!
名前か。
It's Scout! I wanna give Scout some food. Scout, do you like cheese? Oh my god, he loves cheese! Oh my god! Yagami wants to know how it tastes. Oh, looks like I got a present. Ooh, batting gloves! Yo, batting gloves? Grip strength. Oh. Yagami definitely tried the cheese, the miso, the bonito. Absolutely he did. You know that he did. I'm not doing the light bullet. Twisting Viper? Snake. I don't care about that, so I'm not gonna do it. Alright, ooh. Oh, you dropped something. You dropped it. Here you go. My USB memory stick. You didn't look at what's inside, did you? Did you? How? How would I have done that? With my phone? I want to see if I got more cases. And I guess we'll go looking for preverts. Since that's what I have. Cases? 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 Gerbs. No. No gerbs. Y'all, they named the one Russian character Borscht Kalashnikov. I just wanted to say that again. Well, before we do cases, let's just see how the Mahjong is doing. Or the beating guys' asses. There's like an eternity of money, or an eternity of guys whose asses need beating, apparently. Good night! There's just an abundance of dudes whose butts need whipping. And here I am, ready to give them the butt whipping that I guess they deserve, or like certainly, or like asking for. Alright, let's see if the Mahjong is, tasty. Do you have a cup? No, I'm good. I don't need to check the rules. I know the Mahjong rules. Let's go. Baby. All greens. All greens. That's my new goal. This is not looking like a great hand for that, but we can have a hope and a wish and a dream. For green dream. You know, that is not actually for green. Because it's got the red in it. Ooh.
No.
What? Seriously? Heck. I did get to work on a video some today. I'm working on a part that is part of the nested intro structure. It's kind of a part where I explain. It works out really good, but I explain through a series of tangents that I'm not going to clean up the audio in order to sound less ADHD. Which is a thing that I never really thought of it as like a kind of masking, like the audio editing. But it's kind of like through like wanting it to be like up to my standards of good, it kind of inadvertently removed some essential ADHD-ness of the like of the piece, because the like way of speaking is part of it.
Beach. Yosh.
I also did an amount of unhappy Googling. Because I was looking to illustrate the thing where like doctors just decide that they can not believe in ADHD. Lovely. And like was pulling down some like unhappy Google results. Because there's so much of it, you know. There's so much to find. And then I like timed like I pulled like 10 screenshots and then just sat there and angrily timed them. My doctor very confidently told me that people grow out of it. To get a referral, I had to bother her about it 4 more times. Yep. It's not even that uncommon to have to do stuff like that.
Boom.
Someone put out an 8. She told me her daughter had it and grew out of it. I felt so bad for her daughter. Yeah. Some buttholes got all the 8s. I just feel it. Give me an 8. No! Well, that person had one of them. It's my turn again! Ah. I mean, like, I think I said this before, I think one of the greatest, like, struggles for ADHDers to get diagnosed, besides, like, the, you know, usual doctor bullshit, is that, like, is ADHD parents, you know, because it's so wonderfully genetic, being like, I do that and I'm fine. And it's like, you're just like me. And I'm like, that's not the comfort that you might think it would be. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I see how you are. And it seems bad. like, I'm like, you're gonna be like, you're just like me, don't worry about it, yet I'm the one going behind you, fixing the shit that you fucked up. Like, explain that. Like you got me running all over town, paying the dang bills you forgot about, but, like, you're fine. You're fine. No problems here. My dad proudly telling me he had to teach himself to focus on a task and perfectly describing ADHD hyperfocus. Yeah, how well does that work when you don't like the task? Force means dad. Does it work as good then? Because I bet it doesn't. Unfortunately, life is made up of a bunch of tasks that we don't want to do. Most of the important shit. What I taught myself how to do, and, like, I don't know if this would work for anybody else, but what I have kind of, I guess, unconsciously done and then more consciously done later was really break stuff up into, like, 5 minutes or less chunks, like, mentally. Like, I had to do a thing and file a paperwork today. I did not want to do that. It involved getting the scanner out. Boo. No, this sucks. And I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And so I was like, alright, just scan it. It won't take 5 minutes. Just scan it. And, like, and then I'm like, meh, I don't wanna. And then it's like, okay, but, like, you could do it for 5 minutes. You know, it's just 5 minutes. And so, like, I've successfully talked myself into doing stuff by being like, it's just 5 minutes, and then giving myself a treat after. And, like, that works okay. I don't know if that will work for other people, because everybody is different, but that's what I do, to try to keep my important tasks on task. Because you have to do something, right? Like, you have to do something, because if you don't do something, then that's when all the bad stuff happens. Like, you just can't decide forever that you're not gonna do paperwork or pay bills. Like, that is just not workable. But, like, I don't want to do that. It sucks. I don't like it. So, what do? Like, I don't know if, like... Oh, no.
もっと攻めて欲しかった？
なんだよ。
I'm trying to find a way to, like, entice my niece, who also has ADHD, into doing, like, paperwork that she's gonna need to start doing stuff for college, and, like, that's paperwork, but, like, she doesn't want to do the paperwork because paperwork blows, and she's smart and she knows that. So it's, you know, it's hard for her, because, like, it's not catching the task. And, like, I get that. Like, you know, totally. So I'm trying to, like, figure out ways that would be, like, more enticing. And, like, what I've come up with so far is, like, let's do it right now. It's only 5 minutes. How about a treat? You know, just to, like, ease through it. Because, like, it's hard. It sucks. And, like, you know, how do you make yourself do stuff that you don't want to do? It's like, if you keep pushing at it, it doesn't help. Like, and getting mad at yourself and stuff, that doesn't help either. So, yeah. I'm hoping that I'll be able to find a way to help her that she actually finds, like, helpful. And not, like, I just don't want to make her feel bad. Because there's no reason to feel bad. It's totally fine, you know. I think it's, like, I don't know. I think it's harder to, like, just being a teenager, like, to try to do some of those things. When you have the, like, ADHD, like, I'm talking about myself now. I'm not talking about my niece. I would be making up stuff if I was describing her state of mind, because I'd have to ask her and then say that that was okay to talk about. But, like, for me, remembering being a teenager, some stuff was, like, even worse hard because, like, I think because, like, it's hard for all teenagers because the brain is not done yet. And so, like, you have the, like, ADHD, like, stuff, and then you have the regular teenager stuff on top of that. That's hard. That's just hard. You know, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of empathy for that being just hard. I don't want to do stuff now. I don't. I mean, most of the reason why I, like, keep up with things so hard is because of terror. And I don't know that that's the best way to go about it either, and it's certainly not what I want for her. I just, you know, if at all possible, I just want things to be a little easier for her. 'Cause she's a sweetie and that's what she deserves. Just a little bit easier, you know? Like, it's not gonna be easy, because it's not easy to have ADHD, but it doesn't have to be as hard as it was when I was, like, that age, you know? It just doesn't have to be like that.
Boom.
She's very smart, too. Like, I mean, not that, like, forgetting to do stuff means that you're not smart, but she's, like, a real savvy kid, and I'm sure she'll get a handle on it. I just want it to be a little bit easier, if that's possible.
Boom.
Because who wants things to be hard? Oh, Second place. Boo. I mean, want things to be easier on, like, not just for my niece, but for, like, everyone with ADHD is part of why, like, in this video, I'm, like, going into, like, some really hard stuff and things that are kind of embarrassing and, like, hard, and, like, the time that I screwed up my financials so bad, and, like, you know, some other stuff, too, because I just, like, you can't, like, make that kind of stuff, like, not ever happen, I don't think. But you can at least know that it didn't just happen to you. That that kind of stuff happened to someone else, too, and they got through it. And that, like, it's possible to come back from really screwing up pretty bad, and, like, and you can still be okay. That I think that's important, because there's just so much, like, you literally can't even get diagnosed sometimes if you're, like, too good at not being a failure in the ways that society envisions. Like, that's a terrible fucking message. Like, that is a message. It's not even a message. It's like a structural fucking impediment. It is awful. It is like, unless you have, like, ruined things to our, like, you know, satisfaction, then you can't possibly have this disabling mental disorder because you don't look disabled enough to me. Well, what about how I feel? No one gives a shit. It's not part of it. There's not a single fucking thing in the DSM criteria about what it feels like to have ADHD, or what people with ADHD think, or, like, how they think, or how they tend to feel. Nothing. It's all just about what other people see. You could ask. There's, like, specific physical markers that we have, you know, mostly in common, because, you know, it's a fucking bag of holding of, like, attributes. It's a bag. You may not have everything in the bag, and it still can apply to you. But, like, you know, yeah, all your stuff at home, no one gives a shit. If you, like, don't get fired and put in jail, no one gives a shit. And, like, they would give a shit then. They don't. 'Cause, like, if I was as much of a complete, like, if I fucked up as bad as, like, they think you have to fuck up to qualify for an ADHD diagnosis, how would I pay the psychiatrist? 'Cause it's not cheap. Jesus. And it's just like, we are not defined by our failure. We're not. We don't have to be. I don't think it's like some kind of wild superpower. It is a disability, but I think requiring failure from people in order to admit that they have, like, life-ruining levels of failure in order to admit that they have a problem when they're telling you that they have a problem, that is wrong to me. Like, I can't have ADHD because there were periods in my time where I was able to work hard and I had some good luck. That make sense. What does that have to do with anything having to do with my psychology or physiology? It fucking doesn't. It has nothing to do with it. It makes me, like, the more I, like, look into it, the more, like, cheesed I get. It's so wrong. And it's just, like, there are like physiological things that a lot of us have in common, like the caffeine thing. You could ask about that, but they don't. Like, if I have to work 17 times as hard to get a medium level result, like mid-range to medium, but I'm working 100 times harder than someone who's just slacking ass, then like I guess I'm fine. Also nicotine, yes. I mean, like, the thing with the Novocaine. It sure would be nice if they fucking told dentists about that. Novocaine? Oh, there was another ADHDer told me about this, and I went and looked it up, and there is a study. The study is a survey study, but I don't know how else you would know because it has to do with pain. But basically, it's that there's something having to do with people with ADHD's physiology that Novocaine wears off on us faster than it does on other people. Is that why the freezing? I don't know what the freezing is. Yeah, I could have been saved an amount of fucking dental trauma. Like, when I described what happened to me at the dentist when I was a child to Josh to explain why I couldn't go to the dentist by myself anymore, I need someone to come with me, and I need them to, like, do more for me. He was like, of course you never have to do that again. I will go with you. That's horrible. Of course it's upsetting and scary to you. Dentist freezing? I've not heard of that. I have to get 2 crowns done. And like, I finally found a dentist in my 20s who, like, was serious about pain, and, like, there's a thing that they can do where they give you a shot, like, into the nerve, and it numbs, like, half your face, and it lasts for, like, half a fucking day. And, like, that works. Nothing else works. And it makes going to the dentist traumatic because the dentist does not believe you. Like, what is this? You're Yagami-san, eh? Used to hang with Yama-san. Yama-san left a lot of creepy looking things with me. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I get why some of that would be creepy. I mean, I have so much money, I might as well. Oh. Thanks, man. Oh, okay. I mean, the new dentist seems very nice. He showed me all the bones on, like, he did a, like, but, like, you know, I got family recommendations. I can ask for the nice dentist. But, like, he did a, like, a CT scan or some shit of my whole, like, skull. And then showed me all the bones inside my face. That was cool. I felt like. It's Scout again. Hi, sweetie. Now we're gonna pet this baby.
Yosh, yosh.
It was really cool. And I talked to the dental hygienist was really nice. She was like gentle. She didn't yell at me about flossing. And like Like, why are you yelling at me? It's like mean. Like, number one, I do better about flossing than I used to because now I have a list and floss is on the list. But also, like, if you ask me straight up if I floss every day and the answer is no, and you can tell by looking at my teeth that the answer is no, why did you ask? Because, like, now you're making me lie to you because I don't want a lecture, and you gave me the lecture anyway and yelled at me for lying. And so, like, why wouldn't you just skip to the part where you tell me that I should do the thing, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, parentheses, I'm probably gonna forget. It's not that I don't know that you're supposed to, it is I'm an adult, I know that I'm supposed to be doing this, it's just the doing it part that's the problem. But yeah, she was really nice, and, so that was cool. And then, well, I guess I'll just do a mahjong, because I've been, like, wandering around, and now there's not enough time, and like, Josh is gonna call, so I definitely have to quit on time. But, yeah, like, I guess I farted around too long. Oh, well. It's not like that would be the first time. Like, they had a TV in there, and Kelly Ripa's show was on the TV. I'm not familiar with this show because of... I'm working when that's on, so I don't think I've ever seen it. But I was like, oh my god! That guy is the mean dad from Riverdale. And then she knew his, like, backstory, and that he was married to Kelly Ripa, and that they met on a soap, and I was like, ooh, I didn't know that. And then we started talking about, well, I mean, this is obviously before she was doing my cleaning, but, like, we started talking about, Riverdale, which, like, listen, I love talking about Riverdale. We're kind of waiting for, like, well, I don't know if Josh is doing this, but I'm kind of waiting for the last season of Riverdale to be done and then, like, dump onto Netflix, because there's 2 seasons that we haven't seen yet, y'all. And, like, I love Riverdale. It is a foolish show for fools, and I'm a fool. I love that shit. It's so good. It's like, genuinely, it is like it is paced like an anime, and that is a compliment, from me. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to go for triples here. Sure. Alright, it worked out. Just gonna do that. In case a red one comes out. I'm gonna take that red one. This is a low scoring hand. It's gonna be 10, yeah. But yeah, I just, like, it seems like my psychiatrist thinks that if you take ADHD medicine, that makes your ADHD, like, poof away, instead of it being, like, you know, putting on glasses to help. But, like, they're glasses that don't even, like, they don't even work as good as you want them to sometimes, and I'm like, I don't want to go up a dose, okay? I'm happy where I am. I do not want him to get weird ideas and have me go up a dose, because, like, I do not think I could stomach the, like, side effects. And I feel fine on this dose. I don't need a different dose. Please don't do that. I just had mine lowered because I was too shaky. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just like, I don't, maybe less, you know, and it's like, people want to say like ding dong shit, like you're addicted to your ADHD medicine or some bullshit like that, and I'm just like, how can I get addicted to something I need help to remember to take? Number one, and number two, like I don't want more. I've said multiple times that I don't, and I would fight him if he tried to like increase it. Like, my optometrist said she can only make my glasses so strong before they start to mess with my brain because one eye is so much weaker than the other. Oh my god, I have that too. One of my eyes is so much worse than the other. Like, yeah, it really is kind of like that because, like, my vision with glasses is not 20/20. Like, I haven't corrected back to 20/20 since I was a child. So, but that doesn't mean that the glasses are no good. I need them for stuff. One optometrist told me, the same one who looked in my eyes went, ooh, and then went and got someone else to be like, take a look at this. It's really what you want. Was like, do not ever get LASIK. If someone tells you that they can do LASIK on these corneas, they are lying. Do not believe them. And I was like, okay. I'm like, not like I got money for that or anything, but sure. I'm like, I gotta put these Walmart glasses on my freaking credit card and then pay it off over 6 months. But sure, let's talk about why I shouldn't get LASIK, like that's something I even could do. Nothing against LASIK, it's just apparently I'm not a good candidate. I thought my prescription was going to be stronger, but she lowered it. Oh. The last time I went, I had to get bifocals. And, ooh, buddy. They were expensive. I had gotten used to the, like, nice internet glasses being cheaper, but, like, fuck you again. I guess not no more. Man, I cannot catch a break. Oh, really? Alright. Let's go then. Shanta! One of my faves. Okay. You're fine. Oh, that's intriguing. Oh, shit. Well, fuck. You're supposed to be able to tell what, like... excuse me. What tiles are, like, okay to play by, like, not only what, somebody discarded, but by what, like, discards they did not take up. And, you can't always do that with me, because sometimes I'm just not thinking. I'd have to pay more attention than I really, like, want to be that good. And I'm like, nah, I'm just vibing, man. I just want to play Mahjong and vibe. Yeah, that's why the discard pile is so important. Is because you can, like, ooh, do a strategery based on what other people are doing. This is foolish. It's not gonna do any good. No. I learned that from reading Akagi. Well, first from watching the Akagi manga. I have such a weird route into everything. The reason why I got into anime in the first place was because of Mahjong. Because I was like, are there Mahjong animes? And then there were. There sure were. And so I looked it up, and I was like, let's watch this, honey. And then we did. And we were both like, whoa, this is awesome. Because the full title is the opening song was really cool. The art is very, like, intriguing. I liked it a lot, and then it ended on this wild cliffhanger, and I was like, what the heck? Where's the rest of it? And I went to look it up, and come to find out that, they had not finished that Washizu match by the time the anime was going, and it had been going for, like, I want to say by that point, at least 12 years. Oh! Holy shit. Well, that was fast. And then I was just like, what else does Crunchyroll have? And here I am. The answer was a lot. They got a lot. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff on Crunchyroll. Then we watched Food Wars. I started it because, like, Josh was having these, like, long meetings, and I was bored. And so I was like, well, let me see if I can find something to watch by myself. And then about 2 episodes in, I was like, honey, you gotta see this. I've never seen anything like this. What am I looking at? And then like in the 3rd season, wheel back around and punch me in the face with dad feelings. Like, god damn it. How dare you? Like, oh, now we gotta feel bad about our bad dads? I thought I was just gonna have some goofy fun with the anime that's like, what if Iron Chef was set in a high school that was about cooking? And then it was like, bam, dad feelings, how you feel now? And I'm like, I'm sad? I guess sad. We were going back and watching some Iron Chef, because you can watch all of the old ones on Freebie, which is rad. And then, hey! Will it be enough? It was! I love that little laugh that he does when he says son. I mean, he's not laughing exactly, but you can kind of hear a laugh in his voice, like, son, there's so many. That was a hoot. Come on back now. Alright. Y'all, we're gonna end a little bit early today because I am waiting on a call from my husband. So, that's gonna be it. Hopefully y'all had a good time. I definitely had a good time. Thank you to everybody who was in the chat. Everybody who comes by and chats with me helps make things a lot more fun for me and more fun for y'all. And I appreciate it so much. Thank you to everybody who comes by and doesn't chat. It means a lot. It helps the channel. It makes it more visible. The numbers matter. And I hope you're enjoying it too. Thank you for your contributing, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who watches the stream later. Y'all, that's a huge compliment to me. To watch when you can't interact, like, that's so kind. I appreciate it. And thank you most of all to my subscribers and to our Mod Talking Force team. Y'all are the superstars. Y'all are the stream superstars, and I appreciate you. Alright, so that's going to be it for me. I'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully you'll be back if you can make it. And that's going to be it for me. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. And this has been Lost Judgments. Alright, I gotta go. Bye!